Hello everybody, I am Jedi Jack Penguin and welcome back to another LEGO Sonic the Hedgehog review. This is set number 76991, Tails Workshop and Tornado Plane. This set includes 376 pieces, retails for $39.99 when it releases on August 1st of 2023. It's crazy to see that we actually got an entire theme dedicated to Sonic the Hedgehog, and this is all thanks to the sales of a LEGO Ideas set. We did actually get Sonic once before that, and that was in LEGO Dimensions. I do happen to have that, may do a quick video on it sometime just for the sake of doing that. But anyways, this theme is crazy. You get a bunch of new molds in here for a lot of the different little animal guys, and we even have some characters that we've seen inside the LEGO Dimensions game but we're finally actually getting in minifigure form, which is really exciting. I should also note that it does seem like LEGO does have really big plans considering the marketing that they're going through currently for this particular theme, and that we may actually see lots of stuff continue into 2024, not just sets but brickheads, which should be really exciting for fans. Looking at the box art, you get your logo, you get Sonic down there, the newer design, not the 2D animated but the 3D animated design for Sonic the Hedgehog. Get your regular information from both the top and the bottom. Really interesting how they do that. And also just the world of Sonic the Hedgehog. Looking at the back of the box, you get another look at some of the builds with your characters interacting and such. And of course, LEGO has to ruin my day by having push tabs on here. This has to be the work of Dr. Eggman. Within the box, you get a total of 4 numbered bags and 2 instruction manuals. Thankfully, LEGO was kind enough to number them 1 and 2 for your instructions. They both have the same exact ugly render sort of picture style from the front of them. From the back side of the first one, rebuild the world advertisement, and from the back of number 2, you get your win information, piece count for 2 pages there, and another page, rebuild the world, and some advertisements for the other sets in the wave, and they do want you to collect all the Chaos Emeralds, which are just using the regular old gem piece there. I really love a lot of the new molds that they made for this theme. I think a lot of people are really going to be happy with it, especially with the minifigure that they made for Dr. Eggman, which I think is just such a crazy figure. I really do hope that he comes in a cheaper set next year. I would like to get him. Gotta go fast. It's everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Sonic, who is not exclusive to the set, also coming within the biggest within the wave, the big loop set. Torso and legs were introduced in LEGO Ideas, where we get that special little print and the dual molding there with the red and the blue, and the printing also just again from the side is really cool to see on this figure, and also continued from the front with that white strip. Torso printing could be better because it's printing a lighter color on a darker surface. It's supposed to be the same color as his arms, but unfortunately LEGO can't really do that very well. Back printing is really cool to see. Head mold, I'm pretty sure should be the same one that we saw introduced within LEGO Dimensions. I'm not 100% sure on that. It might be new for LEGO Ideas, but we get a brand new print to make this version exclusive to this set, as well as the biggest in the wave, where you get that one eye wink and also the side smile, which I don't particularly like, but it's interesting to see something exclusive and different compared to, I guess, the LEGO Dimensions Sonic, which I do have in my collection. Now, probably the whole reason why I ended up buying this set is because I wanted to get Tails, because after seeing him within the LEGO Dimensions video game, I needed to add him to my collection, and I think LEGO did a wonderful job. You get dual molded legs there, which is really cool to see. That I don't think we've ever seen dual molded legs like this before, where it's like in the past I think we've only seen triple molded dual molded legs. This may be the very first time that we're actually seeing 2 different colors only on the legs, with the red and the orange, and again you get the printing from the very front for those white strips, just like you'll see for Sonic. I think LEGO did a wonderful job with this figure. Even get a brand new mold for the 2 tails from the back side, which is an under the torso accessory. I'll just show you how that works, just if you're interested in how that looks and how that's all connected, and also just the holes from the bottom of the mold. It is a softer plastic, so you can mess around with it. You only get the printing from the front of the torso, which turned out a lot better than Sonic, because printing a letter color on a letter color works to great effect. And you also get a brand new head mold, which I think looks so adorable. I love how they made his face. Looks really great. Should also note that this version of Tails also appears within Amy's Animal Rescue Island, which I think is probably one of the more pointless sets in the wave. With our two minifigures out of the way, I mean, we might as well look at our next two characters included and then work our way around all the different small accessories onto the bigger builds. For the big bad of the set, we happen to get a Buzz Bomber, who is exclusive because we don't see him appear within any of the other sets carrying the little animal friends, which we get quite a few brand new little baby animal molds within this theme, which I think is really cool. This particular one is exclusive to this set. This is Clucky. Really cool to get him. You get the anti-stud from the bottom of the little guy, so you can also place him on studs if you want. Though this bad guy, along with a few others, are teaming up with Dr. Eggman to try and capture all these little animals. I'm not exactly sure why they're doing that. I should also note, other than LEGO Dimensions, I have never played a Sonic game ever in my life, so sorry in advance. If you want a Sonic expert or someone who knows more about Sonic, then you should probably go check out Just Do Good's reviews. But anyways, lots of clip piece connections. You get one for the little carrier case for this guy inside the little dome. You get the clip piece connections for the wings. We get this translucent ensemble, just so he looks like he's flying in midair. I really like how they include that for those, as well as just the little rings, which we'll get to in just a minute. I have to point out our one print from the very top on this 1x2 cheese slope for the eyes, which you'll also see appear on another villain character within, I believe, the cheapest set in the wave. Get the clip piece connection for that neck, as well as these little antennae from the very top, which I find really interesting. Speaking of our golden rings, or what are supposed to be golden rings but are actually yellow onion rings here, this is a brand new mold for 2023 for Sonic the Hedgehog for the rings. This makes it real nice and easy for Sonic to hold on to them, which I think is really cool. I love how you can hold on to them like that, or you can hold on to them with the bar connection, just like the last rings that we saw from LEGO. So it's really cool that they give you that option, and also just the ability to have them stand on these trans-clear pieces and have them levitate, and you can pretend to have Sonic run real fast and collect them up. Another small accessory build for Sonic is this little cat. You get a face, you get the legs, and you also get the tail from the very back. Well, no, this is actually supposed to represent a little lawn chair for him to relax in. I mean, I initially thought that this was an animal build, but then after doing a little bit of research, it's actually a little lawn chair, which you'll also see appear within other sets because Sonic apparently does not like doing work. Jokes aside, this isn't a bad build, gets the point across. I just thought it looked like a cat when I built it initially. And for our last small build before we get to the bigger ones, we have this little cart, which has some drawers. This first one, we have some little sweets in there. We've seen those prints before. Inside this one, we have the newer dial print in here, that 1x2 print, which you'll have seen since 2020 or 2021, I believe. So that's pretty cool. You get some jumper plates here if you want to put some other things there, as well as a little wrench. Another clip piece connection in case you need to store one of the other accessories you'll see on the bigger build. And of course, little wheels, so you can drag it around anywhere you want, and also just the clip piece connection so you can have Tails or someone else hold it as they're pushing it along. For the second time ever in LEGO form, we have the tornado plane, which you may be thinking, wait, when have we saw this before? It's in LEGO Dimensions, which is really cool that we're actually getting a more minifigure scale one, and I think it turned out alright. I mean, maybe it could have been a little bit bigger, but it gets the point across. One thing I have to point out are these 2x2 circular tile prints, which you'll see from both sides of the back wing there. You get the two main wings, and I really like how they're connected, and also using the pole pieces there, and also this connection back there is really cool. You get the main propeller, which you can spin with your finger. You get some little landing gear options with the wheels. Great for a perfect takeoff. Of course, studded room for your minifigures to sit or stand, in the case of Tails being able to stand right there and control it. Though actually we do happen to get the studs from the very top, so you can actually place him up here, and even if you want to have Sonic control this vehicle, take him off his lazy butt and sit him down right there and have him control the plane with the little lever. You get a little window as well there, but that doesn't really do much in my opinion. And also with Tails blocking the way with his tails. It's really funny. And to finish us off, we have Tails Workshop, which you'll see that 2x2 circular tile print appear again. That particular print is exclusive to this set and appears 3 times, which I do appreciate. Now you can actually fold this in upon itself and make it just a small little hut, or you can supersize it and make it even bigger. And I also do have to point out that classic Sonic pattern. You'll also see some little flowers and a little bit of grass. And that brings us to the interior of the build, which I'll also show this fully enclosed from that, and expanded using the hinge plates from both the top and the bottom of the build. Now looking around, we have a few accessories, some of which I'm not exactly sure what they are, but starting with what I do know, we have this little hammer up here, as well as a crowbar in black, which is a nice color to get it in. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. Get a little plant, and also just this little jumper plate, which I believe is a little resting spot for our little friend Clucky once you rescue him from the Buzz Bomber. You get a clip piece connection here if you want to put something there, though this particular clip piece connection is filled with a brand new print for this particular set. I'm not sure if this comes in any of the other Sonic sets at the moment. Great to get a new print nevertheless in this theme for this little control dial or something. I'm not exactly sure what that's supposed to be. You get these little green buttons on it. A print that we should be familiar with. We've seen it many times in LEGO Ninjago on this 1x2 cheese slope. Another print that we have seen in recent years on this slope piece. And we happen to get one of our Chaos Emeralds in here, the yellow one, which I think is really cool. You can collect all the sets and collect all the different colored gems, or if you're someone like me who's been collecting LEGO for a long time, this is nothing new to you. So overall, for $40, is this set worth it? Well, for a cheaper taste of the LEGO Sonic theme and a set that actually includes one of the other new characters in the wave, Tails, I think it's worth it. The cheapest set in the wave, which I believe is $30, only comes with Sonic the Hedgehog, and even so, you would already have him if you collected any of the LEGO Dimension sets, or if you even supported the LEGO Ideas set, which brought this entire theme into existence, which I think has great potential. Already the marketing for this theme I think is some of the best marketing that LEGO has done for a licensed theme. A lot of that Eggman stuff is just so hilarious, and I'm really interested to see what we get next year in 2024, as we are expected to continue to see more sets from this theme. I expect we'll end up seeing more new characters, as we still haven't filled out the entire roster, as I know that there were more characters having played the LEGO Dimensions version, and also thinking of those LEGO Dimensions versions and seeing them brought to life in LEGO minifigure form like Tails. This is just a figure that I really wanted from that game, and I'm really happy to finally add him to my collection. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for this video. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, what your thoughts are on this set. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't upload a new video. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!